No, I tell you, when I was a kid, I was poor, very poor.
How poor?
How poor? I was so poor, in my neighborhood, the rainbow was in black and white. That's all right, that's all right. That's okay. I'll tell you, life isn't easy. I found out they're making a new movie about my social life. Yeah, Dances with Dogs. I mean, that's the story of my life. No respect. I don't get no respect at all. No respect at all. Are you kidding me? No respect at all. I mean, this afternoon I was in a bar. They told me to get out. They wanted to start the happy hour. I'll tell you, nothing works out. I told my wife she was lousy in bed. She went out. She got a second opinion. I'll tell you, with my wife, our relationship is on and off. Every time I get on, she tells me to get off. Well, that's it, folks. Been a great crowd. And just remember, it's lonely at the top when there's no one on the bottom. Before I forget, I'd like you to watch my new HBO special, The Really Big Show. I'm sure you're going to like it. I'll see you around, huh? Take it easy now. Laverne, did you hear back from the comics for my HBO show?
No, no one called back.
No one called back. And I spoke to all their agents, every one of them. I spoke to Crookmeyer, Shysterville, Weasel, Ripoff, Hump You. Not one of them called me back.
You got calls from other comedians who want to do the show.
Yeah, who?
Steve Martin called. He'll do the show. Eddie Murphy called. Robin Williams called.
I don't want those guys. I mean, I want to give the people the best. I want the funniest guys around. I mean, this is going to be a really big show. I mean, I want guys like Sid Youngers, Bob Zaney, David Tyree, Hugh Fink, Harry Basil. Those are the guys I want for the show.
But they never returned your calls.
Yeah, how do I know their agents even told them I called? I don't trust any of their agents, especially Hump You. I know what I'll do. I'll go see him myself. If I ask him in person, they'll do the show.
Good idea, Rodney.
Sid Youngers. I'll go see him tonight. He's performing at the State Theater. Laverne, track down the other comedians. Find out where they are, so I can ask them all in person.
Oh, sure, Rodney.
Yeah, Sid Youngers. I'll see him tonight. I'll get him to do my really big show. I'd like to see Sid Youngers.
I'm sorry, but Mr. Youngers doesn't see anybody before the show.
Oh, tell him Rodney Dangerfield is here.
Look, buddy, we don't care who you are. Mr. Youngers doesn't see anybody before the show.
Mr. Youngers, you're on in 2 minutes.
I love you, Dave. You're the best. Thanks for the tickets. I'll see you after the show.
Thanks for the pictures.
Nobody before the show. Let me ask you something, huh?
What a great party.
Hey, Sid. I was in the neighborhood. I thought I'd drop over. Listen, I want you to be in my new HBO special, huh?
I don't know.
I got this. Rodney, Sid Youngers doesn't want to be on your HBO special. He's on soon. Now just leave him alone.
Ah, let him do it. It's going to be a really big show. Have a heart, will you? Well, give a guy a break, will you? Ah, come on, will you?
I told you no. Now just leave him alone.
Well, let me ask you this, then. I know the whole place is sold out. I mean, can you work it out so I can see the show?
Okay, I'm gonna let you see the show, okay?
Hey, Sid,
Security.
I'm a big fan of yours, Sid. You're the best, baby.
Security,
you know?
Rodney Dangerfield's out
Sid?
here, and he wants to watch the show, okay? Okay, let him sit in the back.
Thanks a lot. And who knows, maybe you'll change your mind and Sid will do my show, huh?
Listen, if you're not out of here now, you're not gonna see this show. Now get out of here!
Ladies and gentlemen, the man you've been waiting for, Sid Youngers.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. How you guys doing? Good. Kind of looks like a Walton's family reunion in the front here a little bit. They're all here. John Boy, Ben Boy, Bob Boy, and Homeboy. They all made it down here. Nice to have you here. You know, I've been a little depressed lately. Yeah, but I got some good advice on this. I went to my doctor, and he told me, and you've probably heard this, what you do is, if you're depressed, live every day like it's your last. Have you heard that? Yeah, so I tried that yesterday, just laid around the bed all day with tubes up my nose. You know, coughing and bleeding a lot, and I really do feel a lot better now. I am a married man. I've been married for 1 year, ladies and gentlemen. 1 year I've been married. Thank you so much. Yes. Now, maybe you can help me on this. I'm learning. Is it bitching, bleeding, then bloating? Or bloating, bitching, bleeding? What's the order on that deal? I know I shouldn't talk about that subject, but my wife has the worst, periods of anyone in the world. But I figure what's 3 weeks out of a month anyway? And, do they do research on that PMS deal anywhere? They should do some serious damn research, and they should pay women money to be in the research. Put an ad in the paper, bad PMS, we'll pay you money. I'm sure my wife be happy to get on there 1 weekend a month. We'll make a couple $100. 1 weekend a month. Be just like the National Guard. Where's your wife? She's at cramp camp. You get married, all hell breaks loose, doesn't it? Fuck you, I'm bleeding. Leave me alone. That's kind of harsh, honey. Whatever happened to having a friend over? Especially in front of my mom and dad like that. That's... Of course, now she just calls it hammer time. Can't touch this. Don't go for that. Oh, I tell you, if they'd have sent some of these cramping gals over to the Middle East, that war would have been over like that. They were perfect for the desert. Not only are they twice as mean as the guys, but they hold water better. Nobody talks about nuclear war anymore. I was talking about the other day with 3 friends of mine what we were talking about, what we would do. The scary thing we figured is we're going to know it's going to happen a half hour ahead of time. And we were talking about what we would do if we heard the sirens going off, we knew the big one was coming, and we had a half hour to live. How would you spend your last half hour? In that last half hour, everybody's going to do what they've always wanted to do. Well, I think I'll kill Harry. There'll be nude virgins in the streets. There's time, anybody? So, we're talking about this, kind of going around the circle. Joe said with his last half hour, he'd probably like to make love with his wife. For a change, is what he said. And that sounded pretty good to me, because Joe's got a pretty good-looking wife. So it was my turn, and I said, I'd probably like to make love to your wife. Once again. Because then it was Jeff's turn. Got real serious, real quiet in there. Jeff said if he heard the siren going off, he'd like to have a homosexual experience. Now, and I don't care one way or the other. You know, I'm a hip man of the 90s. But he was looking at me. Well, and you know, he's a nice guy and everything, but I'm kind of glad we had this little talk, because from now on, I don't want to be around the guy if a fire truck goes by. You learn to be a smartass early in life. Why did your parents ask you questions you could never possibly answer as a little kid? They all did it. How'd you like to go to bed without your dinner? Well, that's a brain teaser there, Mom. Gee. Can I find out what we're having first, or am I out of line? Liver and onions. I think I will hit the rack, if that's all right. This was the toughest question for a little kid. The toughest one. How many times do I have to tell you? Well, how many times is this, Dad? This is 5 already? Well, I think the 6th time will do it then. So you can look for me to be fucking up on this one more time. And every dad, every damn last dad at one time or another, you know, when I was your age, I walked 10 miles to school through 10 feet of snow, uphill both ways, every damn day. What do you think about that? What do I think about that? I think you're a fucking idiot, Dad. That's my show. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Hello, Laverne. I just saw Sid Younger's show. I'm in a lobby. He really digs me. I mean, before his show, he sees no one, but he saw me. Yeah, looks good, very good. And his manager was very nice. He invited me to see the show.
Well, I found out that Bob Zaney went to see Fred Willard's Late Show at the Improvisation.
Thanks, Laverne. And keep looking for the other comics.
Afraid of dying on a plane. I said, no, I do not fear death. I look at death philosophically. Death to me is like a Bob Hope special. You know it's coming. There's nothing you can do to avoid it. But I was in Las Vegas. It's supposed to be the glitter capital of the world. Everything is money-oriented. I went to church Easter Sunday morning to take communion. There was a
Oh, Bob Zaney. Hey, it's a small world, huh? Oh, Jamie Farr. I'm a big fan of yours, big fan. And I love that show, MASH. I love it. Hey, Jamie, it's good to see you back in men's clothes again, huh? Hey, you mind if I join you?
Do we have a choice?
Listen, Bob, I'm doing an HBO show, and I'd love you to be in it, you know?
Hey, come on, we came here to watch Fred Willard. We're not interested in your show.
So Tony says, are you crazy? That wasn't my wife, that was my priest.
I love you, baby. I love you, baby. Love you. Come on, it's going to be a really big show, huh?
Rodney, you're getting to be very annoying.
All right, that's it. You're gonna have to leave our table.
Yeah, well, who are you?
I'm Zaney's manager.
Yeah, I heard about you. You take stars and make unknowns out of them.
Hey, come on, what are you...
Hey, what's the problem out there? What's the commotion? Turn on the house lights. Let's see what's going on. Holy cow, we have a celebrity table. Ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome one of my favorite actors from MASH, Jamie Farr. Thank you for being here, Jamie. That's not all. Keep that applause going for Rodney Dangerfield. And I thought he was here. I heard there was a rumor he was in the house. Welcome one of my favorite comics, my hero, the funniest guy in the business today, Bob Zaney. Bob Zaney. Zaney. Let's see if we can get up here to say hello. Come on up here, Bob.
This is the crowd right here. Woo! A lot of people ask me if Bob Zaney is my real name, and I'll be honest, it isn't. My real name is Big Dick McGee. Oh, you gotta love a mom that names you Big Dick, huh? That's a woman with a vision. Problem. And, oh, man, I love what women say. I recently just lost a lot of weight. I used to be really big. I don't tell people how much I lost because they think it's a joke, a setup for one, and it's not. Well, I lost 175 pounds. And, yeah. I knew I was big. I knew it. I saw a bumper sticker. It said, lose weight now. Ask me how. So I asked the guy. He said, go on a diet, you fat pig. Thank you for laughing at my emotional scar. I was big. I went to a fat farm. They made it a ranch. We're talking big. I had a talking scale, had a female voice. I got on and she said, could I get on top? Monstrous. I had a cholesterol test. They found bacon. Big chunks of it, baby. So, all those jokes lead to this next one. I'm with this woman. This is a true story. She says, Bob, you lose 100 pounds. I'll fuck you. I said if I lost 100 pounds, I wouldn't want to fuck you. It's now or never, baby. I was at Denny's the other day, ordered pigs in a blanket. They brought me a picture of my parents in bed. You could imagine my surprise. I thought I bought the negative. Love my parents. Love my parents. They were the best growing up. No pressure within for my future. They said, do what you want as long as you're happy. So I kicked them out of the house. Believe me, I was happy. It's about time anyway, in their 50s, still living at home. I mean, get a job. Do something with your life so I can't carry your asses much more. I'll be honest with you guys, I didn't have a father. I was illegitimate. And I know it's hard to believe, yeah. I knew who he was, though. I'll give him this much. He tried to be my dad. Every year, like clockwork, he'd take me to the Fathers and Bastards picnic. Funny man, too. Great sense of humor about being overweight as a kid. He'd take me in the backyard, throw me in the pool, and yell, "Be free, Shamu." You know, I just saw on TV today, they brought it back, the Sizzler commercial. You know, the three ladies going to lunch. The one goes, "Hey, I don't have a lot of time." Sizzler. The other lady goes, "Hey, I don't want to spend a lot of money." Sizzler. It's like if you say Sizzler that way, everything's going to work out in life. "Hey, I think I have a yeast infection." Sizzler. "I haven't gone to the bathroom in over a week." Sizzler. "Did you hear they destroyed the racehorse secretariat?" Sizzler. "I'll have that all-you-can-eat hoofer and shrimp, baby." You're a fun group. You like doing fun things? Fun to do and also good to do, you guys, is goof around on a job application. Have you ever done that, Sparky? Oh, it is so simple. To goof around on a job application, the questions they ask, it's so... Like, "Are you hard of hearing?" I wrote, "What?" "Have you ever been convicted of a felony?" "I went down murder twice." "You don't hire me, I'll kill you too." Under print name, I put N-A-M-E. I knew you'd get that one. Name 3 character references. I put Manny, Mo, and Jack. 3 best friends I ever had. There's more. Under date, I put small edible fruit. There's another. What position are you seeking? I put doggy style. But it continues. Are you an American citizen? I put C. So I got the job. I'm an air traffic controller. I'm at the weirdest point in my life right now. I'm at the point where I don't know what's right or wrong sometimes. You ever get that way, Sparky? Well, see, I know what's wrong, but my feeling is if it's so wrong, who's it gonna hurt, you know? Let me ask you if this is so wrong. When you wake up in the morning and the cat's licking your penis. and you don't push it away. Is that so wrong? Hey, I didn't provoke it. I don't want to hurt little Tabby's feelings. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Here, Daddy's got you a tender victual. Baby. I like being cool. I think James Bond in the movies is like the coolest man that ever lived. When it came to women, Sparky, if he wanted a woman, what do you have to do? What? All he had to do was go, Bond. James Bond. And they would be together. That is so impressive. So I gave it a try last night. I was at the El Torito. And I know I'm name dropping again. And very attractive lady there. I couldn't help myself. Had to go up to her. Just went, Zany. Bob Zany. She said, off. Fuck off. I'm Bob Zany. Thank you.
Hey, Laverne, I'm sorry to call you so late. Hey, where do you think I am? I'm in Fred Willard's dressing room. Yeah. Oh, I saw Bob Zany. It looks good, very good. And Laverne, Fred introduced me to the audience. The house went crazy. What's that, Laverne? David Tyree. He goes to the Hollywood Health Spa every day at 5 o'clock. Good girl. Thanks, Laverne.
Oh, what are you doing in my dressing room?
Laverne, I gotta hang up. Hey, Fred wants me to have a drink with him. Hey, take it easy, will you? It was a local call.
Mr. Tyree, I want to tell you, you are the funniest man alive. Of all of the people in show business, you are my favorite. And I know what to do with that bad ankle of yours. I'll tape it up. Tape will make it feel better. Mr. Tyree, let me just say, it is an honor for me to give you a massage.
Hey, David Tyree. Fancy meeting you here, huh? What a coincidence. Yeah. It's not really a coincidence, David. I'm doing an HBO special, and I'd just love to have you in it.
By the way, Mr. Tyree, if you like Mexican food, hey, I know a great place.
David, can you hear me? I'll tell you, David, the show, it's going to be the biggest thing. Well, be the second biggest thing.
I had lunch there today. I had refried beans, and those beans were so good. I just couldn't stop eating them refried beans. Just one more piece, and I'll be all set. Now I'll get that in.
David Tyree, they told me you was here. I just had to come by and say hi. Hey, man, I love you. Matter of fact, everybody love you. You just keep taking care of yourself. We want you around for a long time. You're the best, baby. The best.
Hey, Mr. T, Rodney Dangerfield.
You're the worst, baby. The worst. Hey, David, I'll be at your show tonight. I can't wait.
Hey, I'll be there, too. Maybe I'll see you there, huh?
Yeah. Thanks for the warning. I pity the fool.
Okay, Mr. Tyree, it's time for your steam.
Oh, come on, David. Do the show, will you? Say yes, say yes.
I can't say yes, Rodney. I have an agent. You gotta talk to him. I gotta get going. I have a show to do.
Oh, come on. Forget your agent. It's a really big show. Come on, let's shake hands on it. Shake hands, shake hands.
Rodney, that's not my hand.
Oh, sorry, wow. Hey, oh, David, you're quite a guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? David Tyree!
Thank you. That was nice. Thank you very much. You heard him introduce me as Tyree. That's my name, but everybody calls me Folgers because I'm dark and rich. You women can call me Coffee because I grind so fine. I feel good. I know I look like shit, but I feel good. I do feel good. I've been taking vitamins. I don't know if they help, but my pee sure is pretty. Won't find that color in your crayon box. Y'all look good, too, most of you. Some of you motherfuckers are ugly. I'm sorry I said motherfucker. That's why black people can't host game shows. Never can tell when motherfucker's coming out. Spin the wheel, motherfucker! Good to be back in California. California is the best place to live. Nice day today, wasn't it? Beautiful day. I feel sorry for all the people that died early this morning. Well, they missed the whole day. They're probably stiffening up by now. We are strange out here. We're so used to calling somebody on the phone and a machine picking it up. If they're home, scare the shit out of you. There, well, you go, Jesus, I didn't know you were there. Forgot what I was gonna say, I'll call you back. Saw something silly today, only in California. Somebody put an alarm on a Yugo. That's like peeing in the wind, ain't it? Saw something today made me happy. Caught myself smiling. I saw a Japanese bum. I said, there is a God. Look at this guy. Get a job, asshole. Got a little pissed off today. Let me tell you what happened. You let me know if I was out of line. I'm riding down the freeway. I'm going about 85 miles an hour. Why? I got shit to do. But I get pissed. I get pissed because in the next lane, there's some woman going 85. She looked over at me, reached over and locked her door. What is that all about? Do I look like Elastic Man? What the hell is happening here? Did my good deed for the day. I caught a handicapped guy trying to park in one of our spots and I kicked his ass. I did it for you. Tried to get away in that wheelchair, you son of a... I rolled him a half a block. Burn up his hands trying to stop that damn thing. Did y'all see in the paper today where midgets have to stop using tampons? They keep stepping on the string. I don't want you young men in the room to make the same mistake I made. I retired from age 25 to 40. I just said, shit, I ain't doing nothing. Now I gotta work till I drop dead. But that kind of upsets me because in the paper, again, that's where I went, I saw the life expectancy of a black man in America is 63 years old. I want to know why in the hell am I paying Social Security? Some old white man in Miami cashing my check. I used to do a lot of drugs back in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. All right, my kind of crowd. I like y'all. I stopped, though. I had to. Not because I wanted to. I just couldn't get any more of the shit. But I still drink. Thank God we got laws and taxes on alcohol so we can drink. I like to drink for a couple of reasons. Number one, when I'm drunk, my car runs a lot smoother. The other reason I like to drink, I like to change my personality. Ain't no sense in walking around being the same asshole all the time. Get drunk, be somebody else. Is anybody here besides me going to bed so drunk when you wake up, you're surprised you're still alive? So drunk you slept in your clothes, on the floor, you get up with rug prints in your face, and a pack of cigarettes in every pocket. And you don't even smoke. It happens to me a lot. And you know when you get shit-faced like that and you get home, what's the first thing on your mind? Okay, second thing. You get hungry, you want to eat something, but you can't cook. You try to cook, you may burn the house down. Because you do dumb things drunk. You'll fry oatmeal. Hey, sit down, bitch. I ain't got time to boil this shit. I got to eat. I came home the other day, I was damn near horizontal. I'm coming through the yard, stepping over invisible shit, dude. Hey, you feel real stupid when that leg pops, dude. I was so drunk, I ordered $3,000 worth of shit from that home shopping club. I was a little hungry, too, so I ate a great big old 5-pound brick of Velveeta cheese. You know when you're home drunk like that, you don't use silverware. I was leaning over the sink, shoving that cheese in. I had cheese up on my eyebrows. I've been feeling kind of sluggish ever since. Cheese don't move quite like it should. You can put a quart of prune juice on top of cheese. It ain't going nowhere. Getting old is neat, though. You learn things when you get old. I'm so old I can remember when crack was a sexual reference. You got caught smoking crack when I was a kid, you was in big trouble. You do, I know the young men in this room don't think you learn anything, because you think right now you know it all. You don't know shit from shampoo. When you get older, you learn there are times when you should just be quiet. Let me give you a good example. Say you get on an elevator, there's a man standing there in his underwear. He's got a machete in one hand and a big booger hanging out of his nose. You should be quiet. There ain't a whole lot you can say to this man. He got other shit on his mind. Just hope you ain't going to the same floor as this guy. Now, when I said booger, a lot of you people out there went, oh, Jesus, why do you have to bring up a booger? Boogers scare people. I have no idea why, but people are afraid of boogers. You could rob a bank with a booger. You could, hey, give me the money, asshole. Give me the fucking money. Hey, what the fuck are you doing? Hey! Take the money. Don't touch me with that booger. And the police come and say, well, was he armed? He had a booger. It's not my goddamn money. Another way to tell you're getting old is if you're walking around the house naked and your wife looks at you and says, damn it, put your clothes on. You're scaring the fish. Look at them fish. You know everything's magnified in that tank. But the best way to tell you're getting old is if you're sitting on the toilet and your nuts are hanging in the water. My name is David Tyree. Thank you.
Laverne, I just saw David Tyree. It looks good, very good. You were right, he was at the health spa. Yeah, I grabbed him in a steam room.
Well, I found out that Hugh Fink is having lunch tomorrow at the Beverly Hilton Hotel, out at the pool.
Hugh, I think you are so funny. I can't wait to see your show tonight. And I think it would be wonderful if we could do a movie together, a TV show. I realize that you're so busy.
Linda, I'm sorry, Hugh can't do anything with you. He's booked up really far in advance.
Hey, Hugh Fink, what a surprise. Hey, how are you, huh? Oh, and Linda Gray. Hey, Linda, I'm a big fan of yours, big fan. And I love that television show you were in. Houston, right?
Dallas.
Oh, well, I got Texas right, huh? Hey, Hugh, I just got a great idea. How about doing my HBO show? It's going to be a really big show, you know?
Rodney, would you like to sit down?
Yeah, sure.
There's a chair at that table right over there. You don't mind, do you? We're kind of having a personal conversation. And Rodney, Hugh is not going to do your HBO show. I'm sorry. No way. Corbin Burnson, how are you?
Hi, how are you? Good to see you.
You know Linda and
Hi, how are you? Nice to see
Hugh.
you. Hugh Fink, I'm looking forward to seeing your show tonight. You're very funny.
Sit down and join us.
You sure? I was just gonna catch a quick tan. I don't want to interrupt you.
Oh, don't be silly. Just idle conversation, just chewing the fat.
Hi.
Sit down. The sun's right on you. Tell us all about LA law.
Forget LA law. Hugh Fink. I mean,
Hey, let me ask you something, huh? How come you told me it was a personal conversation? I got to sit over here. Corbin Burnson comes over. You tell him to sit down just chewing the fat, huh? Yeah, and let me ask you something else, all right? Oh, by the way, Corbin, I'm a big fan of yours, big fan. L.A. Law, great show, great show. And I love the character you played, too, Arnie Pecker. Becker, right. Hey, Corbin, those ladies on the show, hey, you really get around, huh?
Hugh, it's a thrill to meet you.
Ah, come on, what's the big deal, huh? Well, let you do my HBO show, okay? It's gonna be a really big show. Come on, will you?
The answer is no.
Yeah, well, who are you anyway, huh?
I'm his booking agent.
Booking agent. You couldn't book Lassie in a pet shop, all right?
Why don't you be quiet? We came here to have lunch, not to listen to you.
Look, lady, it's a free country. And who the hell do you think you are, huh?
How dare you talk to my wife that way?
Your wife, huh? I'll do you a favor. I'll keep it quiet for you. I want you to tell her to wash her hair. There's flowers growing in it. Good, it's a nice jacket. Somewhat is convertible without seat covers.
Hey, you don't belong here.
You're disturbing everyone.
How did you get in here?
Somebody get security.
Yes.
Call the police.
Yeah, look, if you people looking for trouble, I'll give you trouble, all right? Let me tell you.
All right, what's going on here? What's all the commotion?
He is.
Rodney Dangerfield, how did you get in here? I'm awfully sorry about this, Mr. Fink. I'll get rid of him right away. Come on, buddy.
That's all right. Take it easy, will you, buddy? Hey, take it easy. Hey, you, do my show, will you? Do my AC show. Do my show, will you? Hey, waiter, cancel my order, will you?
The star of our show, Hugh Fink.
Thank you. Well, thank you. You can probably tell I live in Hollywood, home of Warren Beatty, the guy who reportedly has had sex with over 14,000 women. I haven't urinated that many times. I do find that women are very open and honest with me in bed, like the other night after making love. She goes, "Hugh, are you gay?" My first romantic experience in Hollywood was on the dating game. See, my strategy was no matter what questions I was asked, I'd give answers that were so shocking, the other bastards would forfeit, and I'd win the date by default. So the bachelorette says, "Bachelor number 3, tell me your idea of a fantasy evening out with me." I said, "Well, it'd be me, you, a bottle of champagne, a walk on the beach at sunset, and bachelor number 2. Yeah, I won the date. 7 passionate nights in Istanbul, Turkey. And I gotta tell you, I love the place. I mean, I admire any nation where no matter what restaurant you eat in, they play that same one song in the background that never ends. Shine-a-ya, 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 shine-a-ya. Now, then they occasionally throw in an English phrase to make all the American tourists feel at home. Sha-sha-na-ya, Bill Bixby, sha-sha-sha-sha-sha-na-ya, Corey Feldman, sha-na-ya, sha, Molly Ringwald, I came back from Turkey, stopped off to visit my family in Indiana. Now, see, I lived in California 5 years. My parents still live in Indiana. They do not grasp the concept of time zones. I talk to them every week, same conversation over the phone. Well, it's 8 o'clock here. What is it, 6 o'clock there, huh? Huh? Well, it's 1:30 here. What is it, 9:30 there, huh? Huh? Well, let's see. It's Monday here. What is it, Wednesday there, huh? Huh? Well, it's summer here. What is it, winter there, huh? Well, it's the Industrial Revolution here. What is it, the Depression there, huh? Huh? Thanks. My parents are nice people. My father's too nice. Obscene callers wake him up in the middle of the night. He's totally polite. Hello? How big am I? Okay, how big should I be? Okay, I'm big, all right. I'm large, I'm a pumping love muscle, okay. I'm huge, you know, Houston, California. What is it, 8 o'clock there? It's 6 o'clock here, huh? Now, growing up in Indiana, I'm a big sports fan. In fact, baseball, I think it's the most intellectual sport. I saw a baseball game on TV where they put a wireless mic around the first base coach. Now, I finally understood how important the first base coach is helping the team plan strategy. Now batting, Bobby Bonilla. Come on, Bobby. Come on, Bobby. Come on, Bobo. Come on, Bobina. Batting next, Barry Bonds. Come on, Barry. Come on, Barry boy. Stepping to the plate, Andres Galarraga. Come on, Bobby. Now, being a Hoosier, basketball is kind of in my blood, and my favorite player is Moses Malone. Yeah, I heard Moses interviewed. Moses became the first player in NBA history to successfully use the word mama as a verb. 11 offensive rebounds. Tell us, Moses, how'd you do it?
Well, basically, I looked at the shot clock, you know, there were 4 seconds to go. Then I noticed my man Dominique alone under the hoop, so I pivoted to my left and I'm at the bar.
Care to conjugate that verb for us, Moses?
No problem. I'm mama, we mama, we'll mama, she'll have mama. I can do it in Latin. Mamus, mamu, mamamos, mamadeus.
Now, Moses talks about himself in third person. I heard him interviewed. You're a veteran of the NBA. Tell us, Moses, how many more seasons are you going to play before retiring?
Well, you know, Moses not sure exactly how long Moses is going to play. But, you know, Moses is going to think about it, and then Moses will decide exactly how long Moses will play.
Wait a minute, I thought you were Moses. What the hell's going on here? Say, does anyone happen to have a 18th century Italian violin I could borrow? I don't believe it. Now, some of you look scared. Don't be afraid. Maybe it's because when you go to hear the Philharmonic in concert, you don't know when to applaud. Now, see, I had an identity crisis. My father wanted me to be the next Henny Youngman. My mother wanted me to be the next Joshua Heifetz. So when I play in the orchestra, I'd get totally confused. Two Jews walk into a bar. Well, you know, classical music and rock and roll have finally merged as art forms because violinist Eugene Fodor was just busted for drugs. And we're not surprised if, like, Motley Crue is stoned in concert, but I don't want to go to Carnegie Hall, see a famous virtuoso tripping his brains out.
Laverne, I saw Hugh Fink. It looks good, very good. His agent was very nice. He asked me to have lunch with him. And Linda Gray and Corbin Burnson were there, too. They said they'd love to work with me. And Laverne, the people at the pool, autographs, pictures, they wouldn't leave me alone. They had to call security.
I found out about Harry Basil. He's being honored tomorrow at Mann's Chinese Theater. He's getting his handprints in cement.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a day to remember. Harry Basil is just about to put his hands into the cement, and there he goes. Woo! Great excitement. You know, today Harry will be receiving the key to the city, and then he'll be doing a matinee show right here at Mann's Chinese Theater. Isn't that great? And, oh, let's also give a big hand to Harry Basil's parents. I'm sure they're very proud of him. God bless him. And now if you media people have any questions, go ahead and shoot. Yeah.
What's coming up next for Harry Basil?
I don't know. Let's get his manager up here. Harry's manager. Hi, nice to see you. Jump in.
Thank you. Harry has just signed a 3-picture deal with Warner Brothers, and as Harry's manager, I am proud to say it's the biggest picture deal in Warner Brothers history.
We know Harry's been dating Madonna. How serious is it?
Well, let's just say for Madonna, it's very serious. But as far as Harry's concerned, he's just having a good time.
Yes, right there.
Oh, I understand that Harry Basil is going to do Rodney Dangerfield's new HBO special, The Really Big Show.
Definitely not. There is no way Harry Basil would ever work with Rodney Dangerfield. That's patently ridiculous.
Ah, come on. Let Harry do Rodney's show. Rodney really needs him. Come on, look at me. Can't you see I'm serious?
Wait a minute, excuse me. I know that voice. That's Rodney Dangerfield.
It is.
Ah, come on. You're Harry's parents. Let him do my...
Ah! He ruined our son's big day. Grab him, Ralph.
Here he is, the man himself, Harry Basil!
All right, boys and girls, I'm your new kindergarten teacher, Mr. Kimball. I'm going to read you all a story, so everybody lie on the floor. Do it! Once upon a time, there were 3 bears, a mama bear, a papa bear, and a baby bear. And they had to go for a walk because the porridge was too hot. So they left the house and they said, we'll be back. Then a little girl named Goldilocks broke into the house, and she ate their food, and she broke their furniture, and she slept in their beds, and when the bears came home, they fucking killed her. Once upon a time, there was a Winnie the Pooh, and Winnie the Pooh got stuck in the rabbit's hole because he's big and fat, and he never works out like George Foreman. So the rabbit went and got a bazooka and blew him out of the hole and fucking killed him. Vincent, I'm your twin brother, Julius. I finally found you, Vincent. We are twin brothers. You don't believe me? No. Then fuck you, asshole. I'll be back.
Luke, I am your father. Phlegm. Join forces with me, Luke. You do not know the powers of the dark side. It is your destiny. And for your acne pimples, use Oxy 5 or Oxy 10 medicated skin control.
Thank you. Oh, I got a really great compliment today. Somebody told me I look like a TV star. They told me that today. I don't watch the TV show. It's L.A. Law. Which one is Benny? Is the Harry Hamlin guy or the Corbin Burnson? Yeah. I got an idea. let's play a game now. Do you guys want to play a game? Yeah! Right! Do you guys remember this game when we were kids when we used to try and walk around the house and all the furniture without touching the ground? Because we pretended there were sharks or lava or alligators on the ground, and if you touch the ground, you're out and you're dead. Remember that game? Let's see if we can all make it to Wilshire Boulevard without touching the ground. Everybody. All right, then someone be my mother and say, Harry, get off the furniture! Fuck you, man. Oh, wait a minute, I got a better idea. Let's play tent. Remember that game? We invite our friends to sleep over and we make a tent in the middle of the bedroom and we stand there for hours doing God knows what. Let's play tent, yay! Come on, lady. Okay, listen, I'll tell you what. I'll show mine if you show yours.
This summer, coming to a motion picture theater near you, Jason is back. And he's playing goalie for the New York Rangers in one of the most horrifying motion pictures ever made!
You guys see the movie Scarface with Al Pacino? Yeah! It was a great movie. I remember when I saw the movie in the movie theaters, it was like 2.5 hours long, but when they aired it on network TV and they cut all the fucks out, it was only like 30 minutes. Now, ladies and gentlemen, soon to be released on RCA Records, Scarface sings the best of Billy Joel. It's 9 o'clock on a fucking Saturday, and I like a fucking crowd shuffling. This is fucking dickhead sitting next to me, fucking Hispanic engine. Look at you, got a wet dick, you little fuck. He said, son, can you sing me a fucking melody? But I'm not fucking sure how it goes, fuck you. But he said it's fucking sweet, and I know it fucking complete when I didn't have this shit up my nose. I thought Al Pacino was great as Scarface, but I'd love to have seen some other actors interpret Scarface. I'd love to have seen Jerry Lewis as Scarface. Please, oh fuck you, please, don't fuck with me, lady! Oh, don't touch the fucking coke, Mr. Coke guy, please. Please don't do it. You guys, you didn't see that? I'll do it again. Please don't do it. Don't do it, mister, please. Please don't do it. Thank you, I'm Harry Basil. You guys were great. Thank you.
There is no way Harry Basil would ever work with Rodney Dangerfield. That's patently ridiculous.
I told you no, now just leave him alone.
And Rodney, Hugh is not going to do your HBO show. I'm sorry. No way.
It's tough to find talent. I've looked everywhere. It's tough to find talent. Believe me, it's rare. I've looked in so many places for guys with funny faces. I must have hit every town. Tampa, Toledo, St. Paul, Sausalito, trying to track down a clown. Hey, buddy, how about being in my HBO show, huh?
No habla inglés,
It's gonna be a really big show, huh?
Compre naranja, señor, para tu familia. Naranja, señor. Compre naranja para tu familia. 2 pesos. 2 pesos, señor.
It's tough to find talent. Somebody new. I know that it's out there. I'll come through for you. I tried a plumber from Austin, a drummer from Boston, anyone I could think of, a busboy from Philly, a guy known as Millie, even a couple in love. Hey, folks, how about we do my HBO show, huh? It's gonna be a really big show. Ah, come on, for a change. Why don't you try stand-up, huh? It's tough to find talent, but I'll give it a try. I know if I keep looking, I'll find a funny guy. Hey, buddy, when you get out, how about doing my HBO show?
You gotta call my agent.